What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's, you know who. And, yeah, this might be our last stream for a bit. With what I go through on a daily basis, I can't take the disrespect anymore. I get it's a vocal minority. When you've been through as much hell as I've been the past few months, not even weeks, not days, not even hours, the past like 6 months have been like a living hell for me. I cannot financially afford to take a day off. Because as of right now, it is looking like I'm making $200 a month. Over the next like 2 weeks, I've got to work to try and get enough fucking money set up so I can get a fucking vehicle, so I can get a job. Don't on me, please. Buddy, I gave you catnip, I got your laser ready. Here, you want this? Here. You always find it so interesting, go for it. It's been going on the past few months. Well, we had a troll that came in, made a fake donation that ended up putting a negative $1,800 in PayPal, which has completely locked a financial account out of me until I can come up with the $1,800 to pay that off. So that financial avenue is gone. Little one, you gotta stop, buddy. You gotta stop. You gotta stop, buddy. I don't have a lift every day to be able to go get a job. I don't live close enough to anywhere that is hiring. That's something you gotta understand. Not only have I been dealing with that, but for the past year I've been stuck in this room with no way to have any self-sufficiency and to be able to leave the house. I don't have a consistent supply of good food. You guys want to know what I eat on the everyday? I eat survival food. Instant fucking mashed potatoes. Fucking oatmeal. Sandwiches on occasion that are cold. Maybe I'll make a grilled cheese here and there. I almost never have fresh meats in my diet anymore. I don't have any vegetables mostly in my diet, unless it's canned or frozen. I can't afford to eat a diet. Because I can't afford a diet. I can't afford to get a vehicle to get my own fucking job. I got people saying, oh, you got that $1,000, you gotta work for a while. No, motherfucker. Because April's rent's due April 3rd on my birthday. So I don't have a lot of fucking time to fuck around. I don't have a lot of time to figure shit out. I don't have this time. And I've literally tried almost every avenue. Going through a lot of hell lately, personally in the background, that I'm not okay telling you guys about. I'm in a really bunk situation, and I'm to a point where I'm afraid to ever ask for help again. I'm tired of every time I struggle, people putting me through this. Like I don't already. Not even gonna finish that fucking sentence. Sometimes it really does get to me. And I try to hide it. I do my best. I don't want to show it, but it gets to me. It fucking gets to me. And it's tiring. I'm tired of people telling me I just got to deal with it, be okay with it. It's okay, it's okay, it's all good. It's not all fucking good. It's not all fucking good. And it hasn't been all fucking good for goddamn 2 years. It hasn't been good since 2019. It hasn't been good since 2019. In 2020, I had to worry every fucking month about being murdered and fighting off someone as big as me with a fucking knife. Every month for a year, I had to clean blood out of that kitchen. Every month for a year, I had police in that fucking house removing people off me, getting people who were causing issues out. For a fucking year, I spent sleepless because there was someone that would kick my door and fucking yell at me to wake up by about 3 a.m. minimum. Because I had to go make that money. The past full-on 4 years have sucked. 4 fucking years of nothing. 4 years. But I'm not stupid. But like, fuck, man. I love you guys. And I push myself through this for you. But then there are times where it does get to me. Now, I do not need help right now. I am in the safest fucking place I could be. Alright? But for fuck's sake, man. If there ain't a bunch of fucking nights where I don't fucking struggle to sleep. Where I don't sit there begging for some sleep to just finally fall into my hands. And all you motherfuckers that keep bringing up the cannabis, guess what, motherfucker? I haven't had to buy cannabis in 6 months! Jesus Christ! Fucking hell! Fucking hell! Fucking hell! I haven't had to fucking drop a fucking penny on that shit. Every penny as I have had has gone towards bills and been doing my best to better these streams. As much of a fucking failure as I've been. Fuck! I am an influencer. Baby, give me some time, please. I know you can tell I'm stressed. I know you want me to pay you and calm down. But this needs to be fucking said. This needs to be fucking said. Because I'm tired of people making me feel like shit when I reach out for fucking help. I'm tired of people making me feel like shit. I'm tired of it. I reached out to Ian for help that day, and Ian never fucking replied. You want to talk about some shit? I messaged Nidoves the other day. I said, hey, can you just share my stream around? I didn't ask him for money or anything. I said, hey, share my stream around. Looked at the message and never fucking replied. Like, that doesn't fucking make me feel like shit, man. Sick and tired of this shit. Little one, please, you gotta give me some time, okay? This needs to be said. I know you can tell I'm fucking beyond. Fucking poor. Fuck. I'm tired of people telling me it's gonna be okay, but it isn't. It fucking isn't. Because nothing's gonna change. As much as I want it to, and as much as I put the work in to get it to change, someone's gonna be there to steal that shit or fucking take it from me. I love you, buddy. I love you so much. Sorry. I love you so much, buddy. It's like, fuck, man. He couldn't even just say no. He just fucking looked at it. But, okay, look, buddy. You gotta let me do my job, okay, buddy? You gotta let me do my job for a little bit. I'm sorry. Fuck. I'm tired of fucking breaking like this. Tired of it. I'm tired of constantly being on the edge. I haven't had a decent night's sleep in a while, and oh my God. Fuck. Sorry. I don't mean to be a fucking mess like this, but fuck. Man can only take so goddamn much. Before finally he has to fucking snap. I've got fucking Robert talking about wanting to fucking kill me. I've got so much shit happening lately. But no one gives a fuck. I know. People give a fuck. I just gotta quit being mad. I know, little one. I know. It's just enough. I'm tired of all of them. Come on, buddy. You're clawing deep in my gut, dude. You gotta stop. Yeah, you're drawing blood. No, you gotta stop, or you're gonna go in the bathroom, and I won't give a fuck. You gotta go to the bathroom. Don't stop. God fucking damn it. Yeah, I got fucking informed. God damn it. Thank you, Just a Guy, for the $100 donation, man. You don't know how much that actually helps. You don't know how much that actually helps, to be honest. Because right now, I don't even know if I'm about to spend my birthday homeless, because I gotta find a way to make some fucking money. And I got so many people that have ghosted me over the past 2 weeks. I'm trying to figure things out. No one's fucking replying. I feel like I'm alone. I've got a very small group who actually talks to me, and I really do feel like that sometimes. And I'm tired of being this stressed. Just a Guy, thank you very much, my guy. I'm sorry, I wish, God damn it, I wish there were in a more celebratory mood, because that's not some fucking chump change. But everything I'm getting right now, I'm putting back and put towards rent, so I don't get fucking kicked. I just... Yeah. Definitely. I gotta breathe. I definitely gotta fucking breathe. That's for sure. I gotta fucking breathe. The old fucking saying goes, breathe, breathe, breathe. I'm sorry, guys. I just... Fuck. Why didn't I listen to one of my friends and not do this live stream? I just fucking sick and tired of, like, people talking about, oh, how I'm willing to help you, and then you reach out to get help, and then they don't do it. And I just... tired. But yeah. Okay, I gotta fucking pull myself out of it, dude. No. Come on, you gotta listen to us, dude. You gotta listen to us, Christopher. You gotta listen to us. You gotta listen to us, dude. You gotta listen to us to give us control for a bit. One of the two, dude. You're not doing okay. Alright, guys. Let's just do this. Let's start with, we're going to be messing with a game today. I'm trying to pull myself together right now. To the success rate of it, I don't know, but we're going to try a little stress-relieving game called People Playground and just kind of talk. If you guys are wondering what I mean by that, it's like this. Okay? It's hard to explain. It really is. But I've let myself down a lot. I've let myself down a lot the past few weeks, and by that, probably, I don't know. Yeah. Probably going to spend some time tonight talking with Cookie. See if he'll hear me out on some stuff and see if he has any ideas on how I can approach some of this stuff, because I'm honestly at a loss for words. Where is the... Fuck, did I really just run the fuck out? Of course. Are we gonna take any rips tonight? Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I've got to fucking... What am I doing? What am I doing? Why did I not listen to Brett? Why did I not listen to Brett? Why did I not listen to Brett? We're just... Yeah, we're gonna try to make this a good day, you know? We're gonna go ahead and do this. Yeah. Just take some hits and do some stress relieving on People Playground. Pull yourself together, because you got 100 lifts you gotta do. Oh, don't puke. Please don't puke. And let me clear this up. Too cool to be cool. No. The third rent's due. I've got to figure out how to make some money before then. I just got to come up with my part. Rent's like $890. The bills that come with the rent usually make it up to about $1,000. I just got to make about $500 before the third. I've got a couple of people I've been waiting on, but it feels like I've been kind of ghosted by them because it's been waiting like a week now to hear back. I'm just stressed completely out. I can't fucking seem to catch a break, and like, I just don't know. And I know that some people might say, well, why don't you start a GoFundMe for this stuff? Because a lot of people said that for the moped. The last time I was on GoFundMe, I was legitimately bullied off because of the lies that Robert told to the fan base for a while. And I still face people fucking bringing up those old things. Even though I've cleared my fucking name. What happened to 500 from the other day? That paid it off so we wouldn't get evicted. We were going to get evicted that Friday, dude. That's the problem. I don't know. I fucking can't take it anymore, man. It's like these streams might have to take a little bit of a break. I need to fucking tend to my mental health, and I haven't been doing that lately. What about all the YouTube money? You mean the $200 a month I'm making as of like the start of last year? As the start of 2022? You mean the roughly 100 to 200 bucks I make a month? I made a lot of my money through doing, promos and stuff like that. It's been slow lately. Around this time of year, it gets a little slow. So I'm struggling fucking hard. Fuck. It's not been easy. We're live, just so you know. This is what I'd love to do. It's my haters, just dip them right in acid. Rip them in half. Start an OnlyFans? I can't get on OnlyFans because every time I try to confirm my identity, they keep thinking my ID's fake and I can't get fucking customer support to reach back out. Otherwise, I would. 100% naked cooking videos and lightsaber duels. No joke. That was the plan. Cookie even tried to fucking help me. It's fucking ridiculous. But I'm not... I don't want people to sit here and take me fucking venting as me begging for cash and shit. At the end of the day, I will figure out how to make that 500. I will find a way to make my half rent. That is no big deal. Cookie's willing to help me find ways to make that money. Try to help me get some gigs set up. So it's not like I can't try to figure it out. It's just, if I don't figure it out, I could be fucked. And, like, people don't understand. Y'all keep saying, oh, you have all this fucking money. I don't have I don't got much money in my name at all. Besides what you guys been helping me with the past few weeks. Y'all don't understand that shit. But yeah. Do cameos? I'm already on Cameo. Been on for years. It's awesome. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love doing them. But when you say make a cameo, I do. I fully made my cameos. You know? But yeah. Cookie wouldn't cover you for all you've done for him. You act like he has that kind of money. He's in the same kind of boat as me. They're struggling just as much as me. This ain't like it's only me struggling here, guys, which is the worst part. You know? How much was I making at my peak? Same amount, about $200. Anything else that would have been made would have gone to the manager at the time. That's not a joke. At my peak, I had a manager that had a predatory contract. He stole 90% of anything I made. After paying rent, most of the time I had $200 to my name to get everything I needed for the month. And back then, I wasn't as vocal about my issues. Back then, I kept quiet. So, yeah. Maybe Cookie should downsize? I mean, he doesn't even have a bed. I have a bed because I bought that mattress for $30 and I got a fucking cheap bed frame off of Amazon. Him and his wife don't even got a bed. They sleep on the floor, dude. Like, I got them a nice sleeping mat, and that's, like, what they got at the moment. And I've asked to be able to buy them something if I could, and they don't want me to do it. They've downsized quite a fucking bit. You should just do a Walmart job and stable income. Yeah, but what are they going to hire me for? Most of them already have their receipt checkers. And ain't none of them looking for any kind of cashier. Sorry, I started thinking about my old manager. But yeah. I'm just tired. I want to be able to rest. I don't want to fucking be mentally fucked like this, but at the same time, it's like, fuck. I hate the fact that I fucking struggle expressing myself. I fucking hate the fact that I struggle financially. I fucking hate the fact that it feels like the people I talk to half the time seem like they don't want to talk to me. I hate the fact that I can almost never leave the house, really. And I hate the fact that, like, people still think Cookie's some sort of fraud person when in reality, he's like the best fucking person in my life right now. Cookie's literally the one dude right now that's helping keeping me afloat. Mentally, physically, and in a fucking financially in a way. So please. You know? So the asshole just said, clear your mind, go for a bike ride? With what bike? With what fucking bike? What bike? That's all I want to ask. What bike? Did I never get the money into the sale of my old house? No. My cousin Matt somehow got my mom to sign the house over to him in 2016 when she went down really hard and we first thought we were going to lose her. He somehow, during a time where she was barely conscious, convinced her to sign the house over to him. And did not update her, did not tell me. My mother died expecting that house to go to me. Little did I know, a week later I'd be getting evicted and forced to move out within a week's time. I had to find a home for 30 plus cats. I couldn't find my dog a home. My cousin said he'd take care of it, and he had to put down a healthy St. Bernard. I was allowed one tote worth of stuff, and 90% of that was for my work. I have one photo album, period, of my mom and dad's wedding photos and the court photos for my dad. I have a rock from my mother. I have my dad's ring and 2 knives. They're in their ashes, and that's all I've got from my old house besides my YouTube play button and my diploma. Not a single thing that I use on the daily anymore comes from my home. I wasn't allowed to take anything. I wasn't allowed to. I was told I was forced to leave, and then my cousin Matt, about a year later, puts that out on his YouTube channel that he was going to give me a cut from the sale of the house, sells the house, and then never gives me a cut. He straight up lied to you guys, and it sucks. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to sound like I'm having a fucking pity party. I'm sorry. I sound so much like that right now, don't I? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to come off like that at all. I'm just like in my feels and fucking stressed and past my breaking point on stuff, and there's a lot of uncertainty in my life. You know? And I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is just end stream, because it's not doing any good. But, I don't know. I think I'm going to lay down in my bed and cuddle my cat for a bit. I'm sorry, guys. I definitely probably should have taken a little extra time before going live today. And, I already shouldn't have because I've been so stressed lately and I needed a day off fully. And I probably shouldn't have gone back live after earlier. But, yeah, Cookie and Sandra just got back. Yeah. By the way, Smucker Strawberry Jam, thank you for that 25 dono. Said Mario loves Peach. He gave her flowers for her birthday. Thank you, said Peach. I always read you said Mario and he bent her over and she was, oh God. Well, they're home, guys. Relax. I can't tell if it's a taller car or not. I don't know. But to clear up everything, because earlier I saw people fucking blaming people around me for shit. It's not that. Understand that it's my fault for not putting in as much work into the content that I've been needing to. It's my fault for having trusted certain people when I originally went to buy a moped, and I ended up trusting a very hard to believe price. I shouldn't have. I made the mistake. Little one, you gotta chill for a moment. I made the mistake of not waiting the week to make sure that $1,800 dono wasn't some fucking prank. I shouldn't have trusted Josh to be in my life. I made my own mistakes. Little one, Cookie has been the one consistent person in my life who has helped me fix my mistakes and try to make it past things. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know whether or not we're gonna have streams tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna have streams possibly for little one, please. What you here? You want this? Here. You see this? Hey, see that? It's coming down here. See? Come on. I'll help you out. Here you go. Here you go. Have fun with it. You're always going for it. Come on, dude. You gotta stop, buddy. You gotta stop. Come on. I love you to death. And now you're just doing this to kind of get me upset, dude. You gotta stop. Here. Jesus, cat. You gotta stop. Bud. Okay, no, you gotta stop. You need to stop. Or else you're gonna go in timeout. Now, do you want to go in timeout? Yes or no? Because acting like this is completely unacceptable, Noname. You fucking know it. You know better. Over the past couple of days, you've been really acting out lately. Here, extra water. Now chill, buddy, please. My gosh. He wants to give love. I understand 100%, but he knows he can't be climbing up on me. He knows he can't be doing that. I'm not trying to be a dick, but he knows that. I'm going to turn his little laser toy on, too. He's literally got this laser toy that he messes with. And I've been turning it on for him during these past few streams, so he's had it. I'm just tired. Bro said he's been locked in his room all year, but this is just... Well, no. Okay, let me fucking fix the phrasing on that, Superfly, okay? So it's not that I've actually been physically locked in my room. It's the fact that I don't have my own way to get around. It's the fact that I literally cannot go anywhere on my own. I don't have the stamina to walk into town the multiple miles it's going to take, because I don't live close enough for that. Literally. That's what it is. I don't have a large group of friends out here to call on for rides. I've got like 4 tops. You know? feel bad. I feel bad that I fucking broke tonight because it ends up making me look worse. And it's not good. Cookie's got a car, right? Can't y'all share? Sandra uses it for work. And she's typically working between like 10 a.m. to like 10 p.m. Yeah. But yeah, there's no public transport either. Why did I move so far from my hometown? Because I wasn't safe in my hometown. My physical safety, well-being, and my life was in danger living in Battle Creek. Actual danger. Provable danger. I was not happy in Battle Creek. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. If I could change one thing in my life right now, what would it be? Having my own form of transportation. Having my own form of transportation. That would be the one thing I would change. My own form of transportation. If I had that, it feels like that a lot would change for the better. Was that the dogs are excited that Cookie and Sandra just pulled up, and they like to sit out in the car for a little bit before they come in. So like, yeah, yeah, shouldn't be.
Is it just you and the other people are just muted?
Nah, I got us unmuted now.
Or are y'all just AFK for a few minutes?
No, I'm live talking and shit.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was just seeing what's going on in here before I maybe go to bed.
yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be so negative. I don't mean to come off as angry or fucking desperate like this, but shit, man. If y'all could just share us around, that helps out immensely. Just get a nice vanity credit card. Hey, bud, I got a credit score that's literally 8. Literally, I have a credit score of 8. Because of debts I was forced into. I can't get a credit card for the life of me. I'm gonna take a hit. I think I'm gonna take a hit. And, we'll probably call it stream. I can only blame myself really for the situation at the end of the day. I need to be more up on my content and stuff like that. But yeah. We start a live stream with the goal of getting a bike. Hey, Superfly, I did that for a whole month. I did that for a whole month and we didn't even get like all the way to the goal. We didn't get anywhere close. We didn't even get there close. I wish. And I'm going to start feeling, I don't want, guys, please, I don't want to say don't donate, right? Because I really do need the help. But at the same time, I'd rather people not donate right now because people are just going to sit there and tell me, oh, I'm an e-bagger. Oh, you do nothing but bag. Oh, you do this, you do that. I'm sorry, I can't take the hate and ridicule anymore. When all I try to do is put out positivity. I try to keep things on the right path. I try to keep things flowing in a good direction, but shit, lately it's been feeling really impossible. Kind of like there's people out there who are fucking dedicated to making it work wrong. I don't know. And then I get depressed like this, and then I can't fucking talk through it. And again, I shouldn't even be live right now. I really shouldn't. But right now, it just feels like being live is the one way I can vent and not feel like I'm alone right now. Yeah. But yeah. I'm gonna take a rip. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to... Fuck. See, now I'm at a point where I'm livid with myself for going live and breaking down like this, and when I should have just fucking stayed offline. I'm at that point right now where, like, I absolutely hate myself for this. I hate it because I feel like people are just going to weaponize whatever I say. I don't know. Hey, Superfly? It's called My Father Figure Fucking Died when I was 10 years old of lung cancer. Oh, I didn't have a father figure. Go fly and fuck yourself. Go fly and fuck yourself. You think I would have broke down in tears of joy getting my father's fucking knives back last night? Do you think if I didn't have a good relationship with my father, and he wasn't someone in my life, that I wouldn't sit there and have his ass just sitting over my head every night when I sleep? Go fuck yourself. My dad didn't have a choice. He fucking died. He fucking died of lung cancer 5 days before Christmas. Go fuck yourself. feels, Dad, to tell your dad it's okay to die at 10 years old? How do you think it feels to tell your father it's okay to die at 10 years old? Watching as his tongue fucking slowly swells up to the size of his throat. You tell me how bad of a relationship I had when that man used to go up to Denny's with me every fucking weekend, every fucking Sunday, to talk about how the week's gone. You want to talk about me having a bad relationship with my father who owned his own fucking company and who wouldn't go do something if I couldn't go with him? I must have had a really fucking bad dad for him to literally quit drinking when I was 1 year old. Literally quit fucking drinking. He collected his Budweiser signs, but he stopped drinking. When he would go to the bar to hang with his friends, he'd get a cup of Coca-Cola and he'd shoot pool with his guys. So it's not like I didn't have a good relationship with him. I had one of the greatest ones and one of the worst ones because I had such a close relationship with him that losing him destroyed me. Losing him destroyed me. And it still hurts to this day. That man was everything to me. That man was everything. So don't you dare try to talk shit on the person who made the biggest impact to me. I gotta breathe. I gotta breathe because they're starting to come in the house now. Cause I just heard the doors of the cars closed. I can't let them hear me crying and shit. I can't. Yep, they just went past that door. The dogs are going excited. Oh. I just fucking get tired of it. Tired of fucking feeling like shit. Tired of it. I'm happy Cookie's home, but I don't want to talk about it anymore. Those roommates? No, just Cookie can hear when I'm not doing good. Hang on. Hey, Cookie, you home? Alright. Just making sure it's you guys. I want to check the dogs in a sec. I'm live at the moment. God, I hope I hit that. I hope I hit that well enough. I hope. It's just not. I just don't want people I care about worrying about me. That's why I'm not trying to have them hear me right now. Alright. I'm not trying to have them hear me be depressed right now because I don't want them coming in and worried about me when they've got enough to worry about as is. Like I said, me, Cookie, and Sandra are literally struggling in the same boat together. They're about to take the dogs, probably going to take them outside to potty them and stuff. But yeah. Yeah. You guys don't understand how embarrassed and how upset with myself I am right now for coming on and going live. I don't know. I feel like a lot of you don't understand that. Doesn't seem concerned because I don't want him coming in here concerned. Cookie's like just as stressed as I am. And I don't want him, like, stressing more over me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna take a drink, and then I'm gonna do a hit. I just want you guys to know that I'm sorry. And, let's just try to make the stream go better, okay? Let's make this. They're gonna grab the dogs in a second. The dogs are both excited to see Cookie and Sandra. And I can imagine they probably want to go for a walk or something. And again, I can't say this enough, but I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break down like this tonight. This wasn't my intention. I was supposed to fucking play some Fortnite with the guys and fucking chill and fucking breathe and have a good time, but yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna take a hit. He doesn't so much for him, so what if he stresses over you? Because I don't like people stressing over me much. These kind of streams where I break down, usually it's me just emotionally fucking responding when I need to fucking stop and breathe for a moment. And I don't really like talking about my feelings. And just like now, anytime I do, I feel like shit when I do. I feel like shit that I turn to you guys for help. I feel like shit that I fucking broke down and fucking finally snapped. I feel like shit that, like, I couldn't do better as a content creator for you guys. There has been a lot of emotional and mental trauma I've been working past the past few years that I'm still struggling with very much. And, yeah. I feel like puking right now. I feel like puking for even going live. And I should have just fucking listened to my mom. And I should have listened to Bretta and not gone fucking live. But I said, nah, I gotta do this. I gotta fucking try to clear the air up and bring myself back together. I can't just fuck off like this. But I'm gonna go ahead and just take a few rips. I know they're gonna come grab you in a second, guys. They just got home, so just give them a moment. I'm gonna take a hit. I gotta take a hit. Alright, says do a run through of your senses. Look around. 5 things you can see, 1 thing you can hear, feel, taste, smell. It will calm you down. What? We'll give it a shot, I guess. I'm gonna text Cookie about helping the dog out real quick. Alright, just text Carson, I understand that might sound like a person crying, but I promise you it is literally a light brown pit bull. It's a male. His name is Nelly. He gets extremely excited whenever Sandra gets home, because he absolutely loves that woman. And he gets overly excited like that. And sometimes they get home, they need a few minutes to just kind of drop what they have in their hands, or maybe take care of a few things before they can come tend to them, give them hugs and stuff. And, well, he's just really excited, and he misses his mommy. That's all it is, really. And that's not a joke either. Funny sounding dog. Yeah, no joke, he's a funny sounding dog. But I'll tell you what. I have never met a gooder boy than Nelly. I'll tell you what thing. Nelly is one of the dogs that lets us know when danger is closest the fastest. And Nelly is one of those dogs that you can always trust to be there for you when you need him. And you can also trust that he's going to make the most adorable little faces. And, well, he makes his little noises like that. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? For all of you to know. And so those of you wondering, if those of you are wondering what type of person Cookie is, by the way, it's not Cookie that's in the chat, it's Cookie Vana. He's a friend of mine. He also goes by Mike. He's my roommate. He is one of the best people to have in your lives ever. He will always have your back. And if you ever have any questions, asking him is never a problem. You know what I'm saying? Now, I gotta be honest, he's probably the best friend I've ever had. Better than Robert, better than Mike, better than anyone in my life. I mean, it's literally because of him that I got my dad's knives back last night. You know what I'm saying? It's literally because of him. It's literally because of him these are back in my life. And I still can't fucking believe these are back in my hands. For years I thought these would be gone for good, but they're home and they're in my hands. And like, it's really the fucking knives. You know what I'm saying? Did High Lord Aaron move in? No. By the way, if I could just say something real quick. Aaron, as much as I'm pissed with you, and as much as we're beefing, I gotta give props and I gotta give kudos when it's due. I had a lot of people neutral to us that had explained to me that you had sold my knives. And I wouldn't have blamed you, considering they're worth about $100 to $200 individually a piece. I never thought I'd be holding these again. And the last time we talked, we had a really bad fight. And I mean, it was real ugly. I am not ready to bring you back in my life yet. There's still a lot we still need to go through. But this right here is probably the biggest step you could have taken to earning that kind of respect back. And I want to make sure to take a second right now to fucking say, I want to give you the props for that. For being a man. For not actually fucking selling them. As many people told me that did, and as many people who like, had proof, it feels good to have these back. And these are 100% confirmable my dad's. 100%. I appreciate you. But I want you to know. But I will never get rid of these knives. Because without these knives, the only things that I have of my father are his photos from his wedding, his photos from when he was dying in the hospital, and a ring. I could never sell these as much as I'd love to. As much as I'd love to put that money in my pocket, as much it would help me out the most. I couldn't get rid of these. Especially this one right here, I could never get rid of. Miss you, Dad. I fucking miss you, man. You didn't deserve to go out like that, and you didn't deserve to go out so soon like that. You didn't deserve lung cancer. You didn't deserve the bullshit you went through in life. I'm just glad you're able to push through it all. Anyhow, let's take a rip, shall we? Shall we? Oh, wait, I need to pack the bowl, huh? Shit, I still gotta get a whetstone and a sharpening rock for it so I can fucking get them back up to running speed. I honestly don't think there's an amount anyone could offer me to get rid of those knives. I think it's funny people dying coughing after smoking weed. Hey, you ain't gotta feel bad for that right there. That's funny as shit. Especially when you get to see him drooling like a motherfucking zombie. Let's hit it. Again, the ball pit video was plotted out for a roughly Friday release date. So Sluggo, that paid the rent. That paid the fucking eviction, right? Which, by the way, we didn't need to make the full 1,000, thank God. Cookie was able to secure 500, and we got 500 through the stream, so we were able to make the payment. That being said, I have to make money before the 3rd because rent is a monthly expense. That means every 30 days, rent comes out and due. And even if you pay off your past due amount, when rent's due, rent is due for that month. So I gotta get my $500 around for April, and then I'm fine for April. So yeah. But if you guys want to know what we're gonna do with this reclaim jar once it's all full, we're gonna take a hot plate and we're gonna get a tent. And this is gonna happen on our 10-year anniversary. And we're gonna fucking do a major nasty hot box. And it's worth it. Also, on my birthday, April 3rd, there'll be a special video going up, as well as April 2nd. So April 2nd and April 3rd, expect some content. And you wanna know why? So, my first strand that I ever smoked, and one of those lucky few that actually know the first strand I ever smoked, was Purple Kush. True Purple Kush. Actual Kush. Actual purple. Actual Purple Kush. It's a friend of mine whose father would grow weed, and then he'd give, like, She had a friend, right? Now, his father, at the time, was going to college to do some metal work. We were in middle school. He had an older brother in high school. So what would happen is his father would grow like really fucking dank bud. He would give the trim, shake, and the popcorn nugs to the older brother. The older brother would take all the good-sized popcorn nugs and leave the tiny, puny ones and the shake to my buddy. And basically, my buddy would sell it in the middle school, his brother would sell it in the high school, and then the father would sell it over at the college. And it's actually a pretty lucrative business. It was fucking crazy. They were smart for this. Anyhow, he got a bus ticket to come home with me one day because he had to have like a receipt, right? Or not like a receipt, excuse me. He basically had to have a bus note to go home with his friends because, like I said, he was pretty known that he would sell weed in the school and shit. So he got a bus note to come home with me, and April 2nd, 2009 pulls around, and we decide to go to the back garage to talk for a bit. He's like, Chris, your dad just died a few months ago. You really haven't been yourself, and we're worried about you. Now, this is a friend of mine where if he tells you can assault him, if he asks you to try something, or if he's worried about something, and he tells you can assault him, if it doesn't go right, that usually meant, hey, he's being dead serious, you need to listen to him. He said, I care about you, man, and I'm worried about you. He said, try this. I swipe these from my dad. They're his purple kush. Those are joints. I care about you. I love you, and I want to see you get better. He's like, if this doesn't work out, you can straight punch me in the face, and I will walk home, and I won't say a word, and I'll never reach out to you again. He said, will you take a hit? And I fucking did it. And at first, it didn't feel like much, but after that, after a while, it really kicked in, and let me tell you, it felt good. I can't lie. But yeah, I got lucky. And my first strand was Purple Kush. And Lord and behold, what the fuck do I have in this jar? But motherfucking Purple fucking Kush. Courtesy of Cookie, motherfuckers! To all of you that to talk shit on Cookie, that motherfucker guaranteed I'd have the perfect birthday smoke. So we're going to do a special smoke cess video on the 2nd. And we do a story time video where we talk about it. And then on my birthday, I just kind of want to smoke my Purple Kush in peace and enjoy myself. Any advice for people who panic when they get high? Yeah, actually, so try to find out what kind of cannabis you're smoking. And when I say that, I mean there's different strains that do different things. No two strands are the same. So try to find out, and try more indica-lenient strands if you're smoking a lot of sativa, because you might need more of the relaxed side than you do the creative side. And then if that doesn't help you out, I would suggest maybe lower the amount you take in every sesh for a bit. If you're smoking like 2 whole joints a sesh, smoke 1. If you're smoking 1, smoke half. But turn it down for a little bit. We'll see if that helps you out at all. If it doesn't, then maybe your mind, your brain, is not wired in a way to receive cannabinoids in a positive way. And it may be time that you stop doing cannabis, and maybe it's time you find something else in your life that can give you that feeling that the cannabis helps you with. If it's something that makes you feel more relaxed, maybe I'd get into doing something that's more relaxing. That being said, for those of you that are like, oh, cannabis receptors, what do you mean? The human brain naturally has cannabis receptors. And for some of us, our receptors, like mine, allow us to feel the full positive spectrum of cannabis with barely any of the negative. And then there are people out there whose cannabis receptors don't receive very well. And they might not be able to receive the benefits because the receptors just don't receive the benefits as well. But again, it is something that each individual is different, and it's why I always stress educate, educate, educate before you put anything in your lungs. Fucking educate. Yeah, Exactly. I knew Cookie. I was just making sure. But I literally can't stress this enough. Edu-fucking-cation, my friends. Education, education, education. I cannot, I can't stop saying it enough. Edu-motherfucking-cation. Edu-motherfucking-cation. Do not be afraid to do your own research. Do not be afraid to ask questions. If you go into a dispensary and you ask questions and they're acting like they don't want to answer them, don't shop at that dispensary. A bud tender should be more than happy to answer your questions, and if they can't directly answer your questions, they should be able to find you someone or resources to find those answers for you. Yes, sometimes people can ask a lot of questions, but sometimes, but people got a lot of questions. And that's something I don't get, why dispensaries will hire bud tenders that focus on speed over actual education and actual, trying to make sure that people are enjoying their cannabis and knowing what they're getting into. These days, I don't smoke much of anything unless I've asked at least 5 questions about it. Seriously. Yeah, eyedropper might work, or just dispense for THC oil syringe. No, so on average, your dabs and your reclaim will be in a jar. Usually not this big. Usually it'll look more like, here, more like a puck like this. And on average, you will take your jar, your puck, whatever. You'll take a dabber, a dab tool, very high. In this at all? Nope. This is not street weed. This is bought from Banger. Is there any fentanyl in this at all? Nope. This is not street weed. This is bought from caregivers and growers who do it for the dispensaries. But yeah. Have you ever considered working at a dispensary? It seems to be something you have a genuine interest in. I've thought about it for sure, not gonna lie. But I think the most good I can do is spreading the word as far as I can. As much as I might enjoy the job and stuff, honestly, this is where I think I need to be. And as much as emotional I got today, I probably should, push myself to do these streams more and push past some of this bullshit, because in my opinion, this is where I belong. This is what I should be doing with my life. Is spreading the word, telling people, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to push. Because that's my thing, right? If you were selling a product, you would want your customer to know as much about the product as you want and can, so they could buy more of it and be more interested in it. How does it help me? So earlier today, I haven't been hitting a lot of cannabis today. I've actually had a pretty slow smoke day. And as we can see, I had a complete panic attack. Now that I've had a chance to talk through, take a few hits, I've calmed down a lot more, and I could probably power through another hour of streaming, okay? You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but I have neuropathy in my back and up through my arms and my hands. It is neuropathy from diabetes, and it is pretty bad at times. The cannabis helps me out because neuropathy is a neurological type of damage. It's not physiological, where a painkiller can fucking do the job. It's something where you need something more psychologically acting, which is where the cannabis comes in. So it helps me out, basically reduce the stress I'm under, and it helps me out reduce the pain that I'm in throughout the day. Now, I legitimately have a doctor who has prescribed me this. I literally have a card. I don't do this just to party and to get high. I do this to help me out, because this is a health thing for me. You know what I'm saying? And then for people who say, oh, cannabis has no bad side effects. No, it can have side effects. If you can't, like I said, if your brain doesn't have the cannabinoid receptors right, it's not going to receive the cannabis right. Not only that, but if you go through bad product, it's just not going to be a good time. And again, I'm going to continue to drive this to the fans and to everyone out there. Education, education, educations. Fucking ask questions nonstop. Don't be afraid to look like the kid who keeps asking why. Because that's the motherfucker who in class is the smartest fucking kid around. Let that sit in your mind for a second. People who get tired and upset by the kids who always ask why. Do you guys not notice those are the kids with some of the most consistently best grades around? Do you know that those kids are the ones that are going to make our fucking future? And you know why? Because they're not afraid to ask questions. Even if it's just, why? Why? It's better to ask the questions and be skeptical than it ever is to be blindly loyal following. That is why I will never give shit to those people who doubt my stories or doubt the things that I've gone through. But at the same time, I ask you guys to give me a basic level of respect and don't fucking torment me when I've actually been through this shit, whether you want to believe it or not. I've been through the Springer. I have receipts. I don't need to fucking convince people. I've done enough of trying to do that. I've spent my whole life trying to convince people. Hey, I'm strong enough to fucking do this. I just need people to quit fucking kicking me while I'm down. You know? Yeah. Sorry. It's just, I just don't be afraid to ask questions, people, because it is something that, even if you end up making someone frustrated, it's better to learn than not. Use topicals, my friends, I'm all with you. Occasionally, but it's not something I often use. I feel weird using lotions, really. If you guys didn't know, I never use lotion. I never fucking use lotion. Positive THC far outweigh the negatives. Well, for someone like me and you, maybe, but for someone who doesn't receive the THC good, it might not be the best option for them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, take a hit. Someone said a clean your room stream. Ha! With all the nudie mags on my floor? Yeah, the fat chance. Yeah. I keep like zoning out. I'm sorry. I keep zoning out. I'm at that point. Like I said, I go through these emotional swings, right? Hey, Flip Wild, I'll have to add it after stream, okay? But I'm down to. Fuck, what was I gonna say? I'm like so stoned, I just forgot what I was gonna say. How much are you prescribed a day to smoke? There isn't like a specific limit a day they prescribe it, right? So the way prescription for cannabis works, Jason, is you go to a doctor who is specifically licensed to give out cannabis permits and licenses. Because that's what they do, is they give you basically a license. It's like having a gun license. You have to have a specific type of gun license to buy specific guns. It's the same kind of thing with cannabis. You gotta have cannabis licenses to get it. If you're gonna distribute cannabis, you have to have a specific license. If you're gonna use cannabis, like myself, you gotta have a specific license. Well, you don't have to. You can do with recreational use, but I medical. That being said, what you do is you go see the doctor. You'll have to bring proof of a persistent issue. For me, it was my diabetic neuropathy and my mental disorders. The doctor will basically go through it with you. They'll be like, okay, yep, this is a pretty consistently recorded thing throughout medical professionals. And I think 100% this would be more beneficial for you instead of taking medications and pills. I'm going to prescribe that you do use medical cannabis. They'll give you some paperwork to fill out. You'll have to send that along with some money out to Lance. Or if you're in Michigan, they'll send it to Lansing. What they'll do is they'll process your paperwork and send you your hard copy license. Until then, you'll have a paper license to use to go into the dispensary same day you get out from that doctor. So same day you see that doctor and you get approved, you can go buy your weed, but your physical, like hard copy license will not be with you until about 4 weeks later. So you have to use that paper license until then. So just like a regular license. Weed makes you more depressed, dude. God of Wrath, for some people, it does. For some people, it genuinely doesn't. For some people, though, yes. Their cannabis receptors don't receive the cannabis properly, and it ends up just making them feel more depressed and upset. You're 100% right. For some people, that is true. For me, though, my cannabis receptors receive them in a way that it allows my brain to slow down during high, intense moments like that. Like, you guys don't understand. I have not smoked much today, and then going through that high level of emotion, I needed to slow my brain down a little bit. The cannabis helps me slow down. It helps me relax. It acts kind of like a warm blanket where, like, you take a hit and every hit's just like a relax. For someone like me, it helps out a ton, more than you could ever understand. But then there are people out there who don't receive the cannabis right, and it does make them spiral. So 100% to an extent, you are completely correct, my friend. And again, that is one of the reasons why I always push education, education, education. Learn, 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 motherfucker. If you're not spending time in your day at least once a day to learn something new, motherfucker, you are wasting your goddamn life. But yeah. Now, if we're going to keep having issues and talking about the cannabis and trying to find ways to make me feel bad about being a cannabis user, we're just going to start banning people. Well, just speaking of the devil, like Suture Kane here. Weed makes you lazy, mate, destroys motivation. And you basically call me delusional, bro. I'd use your own channel. You'll donate if you take a fat rip. Tell you what, man. I'll do you one better. We'll take an obese one. Yeah. And then they all begged to plead as the drifter went to leave, and he turned and raised his glass and spoke. I am the righteous hand of God. I am the devil that you forgot. So we'll take this rip and we'll put good as all that shit. As we got it loaded up, we got it loaded up. Let's take a fucking rip as we go do this really quick. Now we gotta hit it now. As we do this, as we're proud now. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh, yeah! Oh, by the way, Superman did nothing wrong when it came to injustice. I agree with him. You're just gonna break out of jail again, Joker. It's time you get ripped in half by a Kryptonian. You know what I'm saying? I am all for what Superman's thing. Especially if I had the power set of Superman. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna fuck around. No, Joker, you don't get to just get locked up. I'm gonna rip your arms and legs off and rip your head off too. And then we're gonna leave it at that. We're not gonna talk about it. Bane, you wanna sit there and cause trouble? I'll tear your veins right out of your fucking body and feed it to the gators. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fucking let my supervillains live and fucking survive to tell the story or fucking plot another attack another day. Fuck that shit. How do I send a dono? Cash App would be the best way, but there's also the tip way, which will give you a little dancing T-Rex over here with the name, and of course on the scroll. Oh look, there's Nick Story. Oh, there's Casey the cockatiel. That's pretty nice one. I've never heard. Oh, and then there's Pat's Dumb too. He's an interesting guy. I think actually we ended up gaming together. And then we got SLID38885F4A32 3D 7F. That was a really easy one. And then of course there's JP Noda and Albino Rhino. Oh, and Paradise of Eggs. Oh, you know what that name reminds me of? Those Land Before Time villains, those Struthia Mimuses or whatever. Who remembers that song? Jesus Christ. I wanna feel them, hold them, I wanna crack them open. God damn it, the Egg Stealer song is like top fucking tier, I can't lie. But yeah, if you guys check the links in the description, you should be able to find the ways to donate. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I just realized we have so many lifts of the weight to do. That's 125 there. Fuck, how many lifts do I gotta do? I'm sorry, guys, for getting so emotional earlier. I know it's not a good thing, but it really had to be let out. I'm holding a lot of shit on the inside that I wish I was more vocal about, but sadly, due to past traumas, I've been struggling to work past. It's not an excuse. I'm not trying to get out of healing. That'd be very stupid of me to do. But it just makes it a little more difficult. Man, this Tropicana is really good, stinky stuff. My peas tonight. Not really. I wish I didn't fucking break down and fucking embarrass myself like that, but at the same fucking time, I needed to let that out. I just get tired of sometimes that's, man. I don't have the wish list link set up yet, but I will be setting one up here in a day or two. Sorry. I'm just... yeah. Mentally, I desperately need this time off, but at the same time, I can't afford it right now. With everything going on. But yeah. I'm sorry guys, I just need to let that out. I'm gonna check Cash App real quick. Sean! Thank you, my dude. And of course, I hope I say it right, but Jaqueen, how do you say it? Joaquin? I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry, I don't want to say it wrong, but like I can't help. Add some Beyblades to the list too. I'll add some stuff for you guys if you really want it, but like, I don't want to put too much on there because I don't want to fucking ask you guys for too much. Like I said, the last thing I want to do is to sit there and have to like rely on a fan base that I absolutely adore and like. I don't want you guys to fucking feel like I just use you guys or anything. And that's why, like, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just don't want you guys to think I'm doing that. I love you guys too much. What is. You were there for me when my mother died, and you were there when I was going through all that hell and tried to help me get through it, and. I just want to make everyone happy. Joaquin. Okay, I didn't see the accent, so I was kind of like, oh, Joaquin, okay. It's like Joaquin Phoenix, right? Yeah.